Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. Finally getting the Duelist back in the mix again today. Not exactly ideal still. I don't think any composition with her really is going to feel that way, though, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like we're just going to have to try to cram a square peg into a round hole eventually, and that's pretty much what we got going on right now. We got the antagonist path going on for her as well. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's been so long since I've brought her out, I feel like I'm just going to need a refresher to even find out how to use her at all. But, we got the lair boss quest for the Scourge here in Daniel, looking for a hero trinket for that. Otherwise, not really too much specifically to speak of here. Going on to Chapter 5 again. We got the stress healing, we got the normal healing, we got the tank, we got the damage. Just hoping we got all our boxes checked. All our holes filled.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
Just thinking I need to have gotten all the holes filled. Thinking about filling holes.
The point of no return welcomes you with open arms.
Got a cackle out of Elise upstairs.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
That's how I know I'm doing well. All right, okay, here we go then. Another round for the Duelist, man. It's been so long. See how she fares today. In fact, you know, let's see what kind of situation we get out of this. If we give her a second option, she's got the defensive stance engaged already. This can apply a weaken token on someone. This gives us a riposte. No, this ignores riposte. We knock back 2 with the boot. We also stun a comboed target. But beyond that, I suppose her best option is almost always going to be this. To deal 45 damage and get the weaken token. And not to mention, I think she's got something going on with applying debuffs as well. So, see what we can do with that, I guess. Nope. Ideal start here, at least. Tank it up. Let's get moving. The lack of damage weirdly often ends up, I think, being an issue with this character. Despite the fact that she kind of feels like she should be... If she's gonna do something, you would suspect it would be damage, right? But in my experience, she often ends up just being kind of mediocre in that department. Which, I mean, it immediately feels like that's my justification for leaving her on the bench for so long. I think it has a lot to do with, like, effective utilization of her kits, which I feel I have yet to really get a strong grasp on. I gotta probably use a little bit more riposte with her as well. I feel like that's one of the few characters with riposte, and maybe that's the big factor I've been ignoring. Like, we could use feint instead of, maybe the boot for now. We could try that out, see how it goes. Flick and flesh, baby. It high damage plus execution 1 on upgrade from the flick. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's not bad. I'm willing to believe that with a couple of upgrades we might be in better shape. We're just filling some holes.
Think about filling some holes?
Yeah, we should, every now and then. Just gotta get those holes filled.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze. It is
right
here.
What's first? Hey, Lord. The Assay Gear reward, don't mind if I do. I do need to figure out what candle I'm going for again today, and certainly hoping it's not going to be the one that keeps our torchlight at 50.
Another inferno of mutilation.
Well, I guess that's up to me, isn't it? Yeah. Could do Doom Candle today. You know what? I feel like that's a winning choice. Let's do it.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
That's the right way to go, and a big pig start will certainly make me feel better as well. I have been going Shambler Spawn a lot lately. I feel like it might not be the route this time. Let me take a look. We've got our stagecoach gear here. We got the Trapmaker's kit.
As vital to survival as sharpened steel.
I was kind of thinking about going with whatever used the Tinker's gear, but I have forgotten what that is. Oh, right. Yeah, additional debuff piercing, which is kind of going with the Duelist path. Also increases the chance that we're able to get stuff out of the Trapmaker's kit, which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's mix things up a little bit. That sounds fun. Pick Me is still open here as well if you want to be drawn for the stagecoach or the owlet, or even the bounty hunter we're about to snag for Region 1. Traveling heal is always pretty decent. We could get the explosives magazine right away. Let's grab that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Get the whiskey flask, get a little more food there. Get that guy, get that guy, get that guy.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
And we'll keep the glimmers here since we need to keep the torchlight up for the quest anyway.
Quickly when survival demands it.
Gonna get that deathless heal. And let's go ahead and do the inspiring tune here as well to be safe. And then pretty easy choice if you ask me this time around.
The hearth, the hunter's mark.
Sorry, Duelist. I gotta do what I gotta do. Uppercut time, maybe the mark for death here. Yeah, that works well enough. Let's get him fed. Nice and tanky up front. We're gonna keep that big pig for later. Get this equipped.
An improvement.
And then anything else here in the provisioner that we want to worry about?
Welcome back.
Cockles! Thank you for the 51. Please give him a few more bear hugs and welcome back into the pile. Appreciate it. All right. That'll work. We have this sneaker standard as well we could throw onto the flagellant here. So who are these folks gonna be, huh? That's gonna be Gents. Gents the bounty hunter. Welcome to the squad. All aboard the Belladon. That's a fun name for the coach. And finally our owlet for the day. Double mod squad. It's with or why. Let's do it. Off we go. The tiniest of chances we try to take on the librarian with this team, I think. They wouldn't be too bad at it, especially with the tracking shot in the mix. But we'll see how things fare.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Alright, so we can see we, oh no, that's not a road fight, is it? Yeah, that's just a toppled tower. We want to go to the right immediately, which I'm certainly not opposed to. We get the lair on that side along with the hoarder after the fact, and then we'll get a little loathing through there as well. I just hug the right, actually, on this one.
The loathing whispers.
What I do need to remember about this run is we got the Doom candle activated, which means we have one less maximum loathing. So we're going to have to be very, very careful about that as we go. The thing about that, though, is it doesn't honestly make a huge difference on the Chapter 5 boss. Like, 1100 versus 1000 HP, it's pretty negligible at that point, really. But probably would prefer to keep that not being the case, I suppose. Might be able to avoid some damage early on here. Well, we'll get the taunt off at least, so that'll make a pretty big difference. How are you starting with weakened tokens, buddy? What's going on here? Is that the flame? Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. The bright light from this one. Okay, that's unfortunate. He's got the utility belt this time, so the flashbang's going to be adding another blind on top of the existing one. I do feel like the uppercut stuns where it's at to begin with here, though. And then, do we like the encore here? How much does the blight resist on these guys? Not that great, so this is a strong option here at the very least. What skills were upgraded? Oh, we just got the Scourge Deathless and the Jester's Stress Heal. Just basic stuff, really. I feel like it's been best practice in pretty much every run lately to try to go for the stress heals and the normal heals as our initial upgrades. It just makes things a lot more, or a lot safer. And a fair criticism that has been levied against me in recent videos, the fact that I do not prioritize the healing and the stress healing nearly as often as I should. Because, you know, it's pretty obvious. It's going to be one of the biggest difference makers through the course of any given run.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Getting very lucky with the dodges so far on their end. That's been pretty nice. All right, with the Bounty Hunter in tow, we're certainly feeling a lot more confident about the damage output here, which is really actually giving me quite a bit of confidence about the possibility of going up against the Librarian with this team, especially if we could get the Jester in the second rank for that one and just be hurl-batting all day long. Snappy Swig, that's not really going to help much, unfortunately. I don't think we've got anybody above 10 speed at the moment, or even close to it. So yeah, that's probably not going to work out. I might be able to use that later, though.
An elementary problem, is it not?
I'm appreciating their support of my choices early on here. Quick little road fight in the sweat. Just a giant is all. I don't know how much the sneaky standard's really doing for us, but better than not having it equipped, I guess. Weaken on the crit for the Highwayman. Definitely not the way I wanted to start this one off. Can't shuffle this guy forward either. The move resist is pretty high on him. It's not a knockback too, right? Yeah, so I might as well try it on this guy if we're going to try it. Stun there's certainly not bad. Oh, I guess I wanted to keep in that spot anyway for the sharp shot, so that works out. We probably don't necessarily need taunt here either, especially given the fact that we've got the blind on the giant. Also gets him closer to, or he's already pretty close to the deathless heal. Ooh, that's pretty nice too, actually. That'll work out really well. So that's him toast. Right after the crit strength shot comes out.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I feel like I might as well go ahead and do that now. Get another blind, maybe? We could encore for the taunt, I guess. Although, again, I don't really necessarily feel like I need it. Combo should do us some good here, too. This is ideal so far. Now, you just go ahead and whiff. I was going to say, we got a damn near perfect fight going on here. Another fade to black. Get through the block there. Get another blind. He's dead to the blight.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
And we could probably double tap this dude to death. Or get close to it anyway. Give it a try. Whiff for me? No, not a single one from that guy. Damn. Alright, I think we'll endure here. Just give the Jester an opportunity to bring him down to 3. Just take care of that while we still got the blind in play. No sweat, dude. What's the effect on pistol shot upgrade for him in the Wanderer? Or no, the sharp shot, I mean? I thought he had something on combo for that. I guess not. In that case, let's just shoot him, I guess. That works. Oh, boy. There we go, dude. God damn. We found the damage. It's just in a completely different character. That'll work.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Oh, just the trash loot, man. It really brings to perspective, like, road battles often just aren't worth it at all. I kind of wish that wasn't the case. Like, I get that not every fight is going to give you a reward, and that kind of even contributes to, like, the feeling of hopelessness that you get playing this game, which is, I think, entirely by design, but it would be nice to get more than near actual garbage. Yeah, these weakened tokens to begin these fights are rough, too. I don't think that changes due to the light. I think that's just... it's just life with the Doom candle. Wanderer gets the stun on combo, right? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, let's see here. Let's just keep going with these grape shot blasts, actually. I'm pretty sure this is going to do just fine against these guys. Maybe even sneak a crit or 2 in there. A road battle is just an obstruction. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you're not wrong about that. So it should be treated as such. That's fair. I kind of wish road battles directly ahead would be marked on the map so it might influence your decision what path to take. They are sometimes visible on the road, actually, if you pay enough attention, which I rarely do. But you can see the barricades ahead of you sometimes, which is nice. Yeah, the mastery chance, I suppose, makes it worth just about any given one, but it is still rough, the infrequency of it, I suppose. All right, there's 2 down.
Development.
Now, I think I might honestly be with you on that, Ares. I think I would prefer it if you could just see them, although I guess that just kind of run directly contradictory to one of the game's mechanics. You know, like the scouting of map locations.
Well done.
There we go, buddy. All right, that double tap's already dealing some significant damage, too. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, and then there's the Baer optimal. That's all right, though. Certainly doing well, like, health-wise here. HP and stress not really been a problem so far. I prioritize scouting. The wrong route will end runs.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
Meanwhile, here's my ass bringing the Shambler spawn on every other run. Boy, if we had a runaway, we'd be fucking cooking right now, man. Gotta get somebody speedy in the mix with this. Might as well add the burn resist to somebody, right? Yeah, let's just do this. And still no speed bonus from any of those, so no reason to equip them. Put the candle on the Highwayman. On hit effects are good for him. Apply on hit. Oh, I don't know why I thought that you had to have burn for that. Yeah, that's great for the Highwayman. Good call. There we go. And then I think we're just hugging the right here. I'll avoid the wagon damage if I can. I mean, I suppose that's kind of the argument to use looking at the road battles as well, is that at least it's not damaging the stagecoach. And there's the chance of the mastery point. So ultimately, they usually are the best choice. It's just, I do wish you could feel like they're almost always worth it. But again, I get why that's not the case. Look at me using combat items. Oh my god. Even getting the glimmer going on the 69 or 69 torch. And the double burn. Hey, look at that. Immediate big time value, dude. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure this guy's going down too. I can get a stun there. This is quite the start, my god. That's ideal too. Well, that's not. Snappy increases the burn inflicted too. Dude, if I didn't have y'all, I'd be cooked. That's pretty clear at this point. Yeah, I should definitely do that. This is basically everybody dead already. God damn. God damn.
Finish this quickly.
That's so satisfying just to watch them tick away one by one. Double tap with a 25% chance to burn each hit as well. If only I could think these things through, man.
And apply it judiciously.
If only I could recognize the value in our acquisitions. Hey, Grim. Doom Candle, Chapter 5. Right back to the grind today. Right back to the big boys. There you go, buddy. Yeah, get that snappy swig in there, and then all of a sudden he's dealing more damage from the enlightening element. Speed buffs be damned, although obviously we would very much like to get those going at some point, too. Seems like we've got a thicker bounty hunter than normal. He does have nearly 60 hit points. He's eating good.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
Love to see the agreement, too. We've done this song and dance already once. So, I do like Grape Shot Blast still to start this one off. It is unfortunate that we found this super burn build for the Highwayman in the area that benefits the least from it, but you know how it is. We'll make do. Fade to black. No chance. Okay, let's get a little blight back there. That'll do. It is pretty damn nice to have fights like this because it essentially removes one of the enemy combatants. So long as you don't let them get all the way to the front, obviously, which usually doesn't end up being an issue. Especially when that happens. This team's kind of killing it. With how well they're handling things so far, I'm beginning to believe in the strong possibility of us going for a librarian kill. Although, we do rely quite a bit on burn damage right now, I guess. Well, not really. It's more supplementary than anything. Let's see how this does. Yeah, that ain't bad. Nice. Apparently, this squad doesn't give a damn about dodge, dude. To hell with your dodge chance. You're getting shot. That'll be a nice big heal for you. Stress is still looking pretty damn good across the board. There we go. God damn. Go team. That's a little bit more than garbage, I guess. That's 4 times the garbage. That'll work. We are coming up on it pretty quick here. To be honest, I might need to do it just to reduce the loathing. Otherwise, we might be running into some trouble there already. I do just worry a little bit that
the loathing festers.
This team may not be as effective as I'm thinking they will be in this fight.
Unhinged by the impending apocalypse, the fanatics burn book and building alike.
Yeah, we might not really have a choice here. I guess we're going to be able to reduce it here, ideally, but it'll still be a problem after that. Get a lot of chances for mastery points early on here, at least. I'm going to go ahead and go with the double grape shot in the back rank again here. Problem with the road battles is any one of them could be the warlord. True, yeah, I've also got that extra little detail to worry about. Also got the possibility of a death fight in any one of these given combats here. Thanks for inclusion of the flagellants, so that could be fun too. Hey, there we go.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Got the big burn there as well, nice. Yeah, very true. We got the double tap for the dodge clear on the librarian as well. I think the librarian is just straight up immune to burning, though. So that will make things quite a bit harder. Another Jester run? Goddamn right. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning against it. Like, I feel like it's not a good decision at all. Well, we haven't really found a way to get much stronger through the course of this one yet. That's a ball you're weakened, brother. Put him out of here. And tracking shot? Sure. Sounds like fun. Right, that can burn, too. Wow. Still heal off that. There we go. Flagellant's barely got in touch so far, man. This has been crazy. There he goes.
The work.
You heard me talking, didn't you? Hello. This is a good time for this, actually. This is not the worst thing in the world. I'm ready for this.
An opportunity squandered.
Let's see what we can do. Do have a stun chance on this. All right, all right. Oh, that does knock her back, though, which is not very good.
Your violence, then apply it judiciously.
He's going to be able to get a deathless in at least here. We do have that bleed to worry about, but okay otherwise.
A small foundation of trust.
Well, we were going to reduce loathing anyway as a result of taking the combat. I don't know if it reduces it any further from this. It might. Let's try a flashbang there. Pretty good debuff chance. Nice. Double blind's pretty good. We'll try the double tap for burn here, too. Very low burn resist on death, so that might work out.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
Is there any benefit to getting this fight? Yeah, absolutely. You get 2 mastery points, and Death also has very, very good trinket rewards. So that may honestly end up being a difference maker when it comes to when we decide to fight the Librarian here, whatever we end up getting from this. That's what I'm saying. I'm actually pretty pleased to see this right now. That was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? Oh well. Huge miss. Love it. Although we got another big one here. Oh boy, we're getting real lucky with those. That is massive. Ah, that bleed's really piling on now, though. I still think I should try for the double taps for the burn. I'm not going to be very lucky with those so far, but there we go. Yeah, all we need is one. All we need is one to make a big difference. Trying to keep the blinds coming in here. No problem. Flashbang again. Might even shuffle her back to the front. Or do that, either way. Endure, no. Jeez, yeah, Deathless is on cooldown here. I guess we got to do that. Flight's pretty big. Okay, Daze is pretty helpful because that's going to allow us to do another Deathless here, ideally. There we go. Landed another burn off the second shot. That's huge. Still got the double blind going here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and encore for this so we can get the Deathless heal off right away. And then more than likely just go ahead and taunt on the Flagellant next time we get a chance. I like this. Ideally, we get another dodge here. Huge. Okay, maybe blind on the trample as well. I don't think this matters with the trample in play, but I do think this is better than using the combo and the vulnerable on that acid rain as well. It did matter, and that ended up working really well. Yeah, nice. Another bleed for him. That's okay, though.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Okay, we just need to get the stress heal in there. Oh, the Daze. That's unfortunate. Good target, though. I'm surprised the trample hasn't happened yet. And now we got a great opportunity for a double tap. Gonna get through the armor real quick with this. Oh, that is huge. Look at that. The burn lands, too. GG, Death. God damn, dude. This team's kind of crushing it. I love the bounty hunter with this group.
Flagellant escapes the scythe.
3 mastery. Wow. And Death's Head. So this gives us double damage and plus 25% crit chance on Death's Door. That's pretty cool. Great result there. Turn start crit chance for the Jester. Obviously going to give this to you. And we'll take some max health on him. That works. We've got some pretty decent combat items here, actually, too. Legendary bounty hunter just executed Death. Yeah, there's not many better bar stories than that, huh?
Carefully. This will not be easy.
You lot slayed a dragon. That's cute. I killed Death itself.
The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
Why don't you go and top that? And it becomes Teen Wolf. So, no uppercut here. We'll take the Hurl Bat. And then I think... Oh, can I shift positions now? I can't, can I? Damn it, I had to do that before. That sucks. Highwayman had a combo debuff on him, so Death prioritized Soul Reaver because of the combo interaction. Interesting. Ah, weird. Okay, so you can kind of cheese the trample that way. That's cool. All right, man, let's do it. Why not? Let's go crazy.
The library burns. And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
It would be very wise for us to try to... Oh, that's huge. For us to try to use the Flagellant's Toxic for the Librarian fight, meaning we want to stress heal here, but we don't necessarily want to bring him down much lower than that. If we can keep him at 8, that would be perfect. Because that way just one Endure would do it, or more than likely something from the Librarian would get the job done. I'm ignoring block there. There we go. Should be a pretty straightforward finish there. I don't necessarily have to do that. A quick little late damage in the back on that guy. And there you go. That ought to do it. Excellent. Another fade to black. Ooh, loving this so far. Okay.
One less obstacle in our path.
That's one more stress point for the flagellant. That's perfect. No need to stress heal here. Hey, got a pip out of that too. Nice. What an absolutely perfect first fight. Love to see it. We'll go ahead and move on from that then. That's going to be a little tougher. No ordained enemies, though, which is super helpful. Oh my god, and the Firefly can only target the flagellant. That rules. Okay, very nice. Let's get some blind going here. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me deactivate that command in a second here. Whoopsie daisy. And let me see here. I think I like the grave shot again. Love that. Very nice.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Okay. This is looking good. All right, now we just got to probably go ahead and taunt the flagellant again and then hopefully get another Deathless done before this is up. Which means I'm going to do this first. And that bleed actually might help a little bit. This should be ideal. Hopefully the move resist kicks in on that too. Oh, giving him the buff. Okay, interesting. Not a problem. Pistol shot again. She's in rough shape. 2 turns ought to do it. Nice.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
The massive full heal for the flagellant again. Encore really is insanely good. Yeah, this is a lot of the reason why I brought the Wanderer this time, so we could get the full effect of that. And so far, so good. Oh no, that's going to be a big heal, isn't it? Damn, I didn't think about that. It sucks. Okay. That was Soloist Lord, but they've changed the Jester so much recently that I don't believe that he has anything that really affects his bleed anymore. I think that's a relic of a bygone era.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
All right, so now I guess we're just crossing our fingers that the attacks from this guy don't have a chance to add any further stress. If he gets damaged more, that's not that big of a deal. Should be able to get another Deathless off. Especially if we can land some more blinds on this guy, that'd help a ton. Let's see here. I don't have the uppercut this time, so just got to go for the damage, I guess. Man, that big heal on him really did not help us out very much. Double tap for the burn chance. He doesn't have a ton of burn resist. Let's give it a try at least. And then going through the days. Deathless is still waiting, so we'll just go ahead and move forward, I think. Gonna tick down from that. Get another blind opportunity. I'm loving the double tap with the fade to black, actually. That's giving us a lot more opportunities to get the blinds on him. And also is not a bad option whatsoever for the Highwayman. Especially with the burn opportunities. Here's our last Deathless heal. So now we just got to try to keep everybody nice and healthy. Nothing else crazy going on here. There we go. All right. Killer. Now what do we get? Smoldering Hymnal. First in turn order gets a strength token. Oh, the complete catalog, always a good one. Just more burn stuff, which isn't too surprising. Get some death cap spores out of that too, which is pretty nice. All right, and third stack is the shortest. This is ideal. This is pretty much exactly what you want to see, especially in our situation. He gets into third rank right away, but then it's going to take him a lot longer to clear the next 2 stacks, so this is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the weaken here. Actually, I don't think that's necessary. I think we'll save that for later. The taunt here does make sense. And now we don't have to worry about the hurl bat anymore. We'll just start using the finish him in this position, I think. Just try to deal as much damage as possible. as quickly as possible. No reason to use the crit there. I guess I could hang on to it. But I'm also pretty happy with this. Okay, we know we can't burn this guy, so there's no sense in trying to go for those double taps as much. I think we'll just take some pistol shots as often as I can here. And the miscategorize weirdly probably doesn't matter all that much anyway. Yeah, I think we were basically in alphabetical order anyway. All right, so this is not quite the speed we wanted to start with, I don't think. But that's okay. Get rid of all that shit. That feels pretty good. And then I guess we're just going to go ahead and hit him with an acid rain here. We got some additional blight piercing at least, and then a DOT is going to be helping us out a ton. Try for the bleed here. Got lucky. Good stuff.
An unavoidable end.
I suppose the Razor's Wit, any combo application is going to be fairly helpful here. I do want to endure soon as well, yeah. Unfortunate with the missed bleed there. Collect bounty, not an option yet. I can flashbang. That's not a terrible idea here. We might even be able to stun him, which would be crazy. Okay, double blind stun. Yeah, look at the utility belt. Getting some serious value here. Now that's another weaken, I think. Just a burn. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I think it's time for you to just go ahead and deal some damage, buddy. Not getting better than 6, I guess. I actually do feel like... no, double tap. Boy, I don't know. Let's just try it.
Stupendous.
He is not immune... Or no, he's immune to move, but the books are not. So you can do some weird stuff with that, but most often it's not really all that beneficial. Okay, that's through the second stack, so we're on a timer here. Oh, it gets rid of the blind with that, too? That sucks. I didn't even realize that. All right, I really should endure now since we're trying to take advantage of that, and he doesn't seem interested at all in doing any kind of stress damage to the flagellant right now. Let's see. I kind of want to encore the tracking shot this time, but I also know that we're going to be able to get a lot more damage done now. Oh, right, yeah, we can just do that to clear the blind, too. That's probably better. Actually feels like Razor's Wit might be the better play now. This is getting a little sketchy. We're about halfway there. I think we're going to need a really big bounty hunter shot, which could come from an encore here. I don't think we used the encore last time, so we could go ahead and do that now. I'll take aim as well, so we can get a nice crit out of that off a vulnerable target. And then this is going to be an enormous hit from the bounty hunter, or at least it should be.
Excellent work.
Exactly that. Okay, and the refreshed combo token as well is pretty enormous. We have a flagellant heal here, I believe. Yes, we do. We can go ahead and Holy Water the Jester. We got this. He's good to go. Get a pip out of that, too. He's really going after the Highwayman here, unfortunately. That's really bad, actually. Shit. He's trying to take one of us with him, and I don't appreciate it very much. I really wish I had a burn salve or something here. He did crit heal off that, which works out pretty well, I guess. And let's see if I get a lucky... Nah, he's not going to be able to execute anyway, I guess. So let's just take the higher damage there. And I don't really care too much about the resolve check. I think he fucking hates this Highwayman, dude. What's going on? Okay, just go ahead and be resolute real quick for me. How about that, Ares? No, come on. I thought it'd be fun. He's going to be fragile. Well, that sucks. All right. Oh, no. The Baer Optimal. Come on, man. That's a bummer. All right. Well, this is going to be cutting it really close now, especially with him destroying this stack coming up next. I can't heal from that, so I might as well go ahead and double tap through this. Oh, that did it. Good job. Well done, buddy. You ain't dying today. No siree.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
All right, not incredibly smooth there, but got the job done. I'm proud of it. The Smoldering Hymnal. Gain extra action on Killing Blow. That's gotta be worth equipping here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give him this. Probably give that to the Duelist when she comes back. That'll work. Cool. Trophy acquired already, man. Sheesh, that's actually a pretty big weight off the shoulders here. So now, on top of that, I'm going to have 6 mastery points coming out of this place.
Whispers.
Along with that, I believe we're going to have some assay gear after this region, so this all bodes pretty damn well.
His stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
Got a hoarder here, too. Let's see what he's got going on. We got a hell of a lot of trinkets and, or relics and baubles right now, so might be able to get something good. We get a Merchant's Guild seal here. That's very interesting. A Sparkle Ball as well is really good. I like the Sparkle Ball. Cursed Coin gives us plus 5% damage per positive token. Although it does lower his crit chance if we have too many relics. I love Sparkle Ball. Let's take Sparkle Ball. Let's get the Merchant's Guild seal too.
A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
Snag that whiskey flask, and I'll save the relics for when we actually make it back into the inn here. I'm gonna give that Sparkle Ball to you. There we go. No more sneaker standard, I guess. That's fine with me. Yeah, Flagellant with the Sparkle Ball is pretty fun for sure. All right, man. Managed to keep the loathing down through this first region as well. I'm pretty damn pleased with how this has gone. For his work, well, I mean, obviously we've had the bounty hunter for this, so it's been a lot more effective as a result of that. For as worried about this team as I was, I feel pretty happy with how things have gone here. And I got no qualms with using some of these combat items in this fight, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. Oh yeah, I've had that before, Lord, too. That's always fun, getting basically free trinkets because of discounts.
A master stroke.
Oh, baby, look at all that stress healed off that, too. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to go ahead and encore the Highwayman and give us another chance at the burns at the back line here. We're also going to take the death armor off these guys. Keep it coming, brother. Oh, the death armor thing has a cooldown. Oh, right, because we had the back-to-back turns, of course. That makes sense. Solid first region. Yeah, ain't out of it yet, though. Can't underestimate these fools. Oh, the knockback there is rude, dude. God damn it. Okay, I think we'll be all right to just allow for the fade to black to move him back to the front ranks. Bounty Hunter doesn't mind being in the front too much. He's got a lot of HP, although this Jester definitely wants to get the hell out of there as quickly as he can. All right, so these burns, especially with the bone weaving being the play there, this should do it on him. One more grape shot's probably worth it to go for anyway. Let's just do that here. There we go. Yeah, I got the burn on both. Nice. That ought to do the job. Lots more blight there. A whole bunch of DOT ticking down on them. And, oh, I need to get my uppercut back, right? I completely forgot about that. That's okay. And the Jester, of course, has to act last on this turn, right? Of course, because of the damn days. Got lucky on the blind at least there, and then see if we can maybe land another one with this move. Good stuff.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
No heals coming in, most likely. I think we're going to be all right, though.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Oh, yeah. I think we're good to go. Hey, Pawn, how you doing? All right, nice. That, dude. What was I worried about that fight for?
Is a lesson learned.
We're using combat items, man. We're overpowered. Thank goodness I didn't bring the Shambler spawn out, because we haven't gotten any unforgettable trinkets so far.
The loathing abates.
Do not need that. Do not need that. Do not need that. Go ahead and equip these as well. There we go. Moving on. Clean first region. Love to see it. Strong squad, yeah. I desperately wish I could just keep the bounty hunter for the remainder of this run, but he's got to go do his thing now, I guess. His thing being anything but this, which I can't really blame him.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Ooh, braggart on
Familiar nonetheless.
the Jester. Oh, that sucks. That is definitely not what we want that on.
A new variable in the equation of your fate.
Oh, I did not realize the Say gear is Tinker's gear as well. That's super convenient. Ooh, I think that affects Does anyone know this? Does Unnatural Outlet affect the frequency of the Asagir proccing? Because that would be crazy. Yeah, good work, gents. Crushed it. I think we go ahead and get rid of this. I don't think I'm going to use that.
The plating is patched. The coach stands ready once more.
Is it an oasis? Happy to do that.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
Owl doesn't do that. Okay. Dude, the discounts here. Oh my god. We get some real cheap stuff to improve the relationships, and that feels very good. Nothing much else to speak of. We do need to make sure that we use that big pig here as well. We have food already, too, for most people, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and use that wax inoculant as well. And 6 mastery points. Wow.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
This kind of rules. I am very pleased with our position right now. And then I think I have to get one more piece of food, right, for somebody? Oh, we got a melophobic jester, though. Of course we do. Oh, no, it's because of Vicious? Yeah, it's blocked by Vicious. Damn, okay, that sucks. I'll just deal with that, I guess. Certainly not a great result from it anyway. Okay, okay. +6, there we go. Immediately made worth it. Wow, double +6 on the whiskey barrel. That's amazing. Could try a meditative totem here, maybe. I don't know if there's really any. Oh yeah, fragile. We gotta get to getting rid of that. Please, please, please. There we go. One more removed. Someone needs food, right? I'm not making that up. There we go. Yeah. Get a dartboard here. Get a whole bunch of whiskey.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Poetry for 5 absolutely seems like something we should do. And then, all right, so we're going to go Big Pig first. We have wine, too. Oh, my God, I completely forgot I got wine from the initial stagecoach stuff. From the Altar of Hope, which is an amazing find. Ooh, Speed Poultice for him is a very good decision as well. Yeah, that's smart. That would be massive for him right now. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Need to work on Jester Flagellant, which I don't care too much if they have less speed, do I? Oh, no, I want him to be faster. Okay, so no pipeweed for them. That's all right. There we go. Very fortunate so far. Give him the wine as well. About to get these guys up to 20 from 6. Goodness. Hey, London. Yeah, I didn't realize you could get the wine from the Altar of Hope from the starting stuff, but that was a pretty fortunate draw there for us today. Look at that. All right. Up to 17 already. Love to see it. That's a very friendly threshold broken. Let's go ahead and work on the Highwayman Flagellant now. Keep it coming, brother. Yo, Dan Raiders. Welcome on in, y'all. Dan, that was a really good time playing some Ravens Watch today. Looking forward to another sesh. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We are about a region into a Darkest Dungeon 2 run here. If you hit !Vitrine, you'll see what our overarching objective is at the moment, to try to get all of these Infernal Flame wins.
On the road to damnation.
Yeah, we're making some pretty good progress. It's going fairly well. Damn, these are cheap, dude. 2 relics for the, Oh, that's... Ha! Crap, those are the herbs. I thought I was getting 3 stimulating poultices there. It's still pretty good, though. Definitely stockpile those for later. Yeah, snag that. I think I'm going to get these death cap spores as well. This, God, I'm going to have to dump these candles. I can tell already. I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff in here, man. It's so cheap, I can't not do it. Get a full stack of glimmers out of this. Let's do, let's see. Yeah, I like these. Let's get those. And then probably buy the Blasphemous Idol. I'll get the... No, I think that's good. That looks about right. Let's use all that poetry, and then we'll get out of here. Actually, let's see how the Duelist and the Flagellant are doing. We could use the Pipeweed on them. That would be fine. Get them up to 17. swap out some duelist skills. I don't know, honestly. I haven't had a lot of experience with her yet. I think I'm going to wait until I can try out these skills a little bit in combat before I make any choices there. Duelist Highwayman needs a poetry here. Let's do that. Raconteur, sure, why not? And then, let's see. I think we're going to be good otherwise. Let's do 2 more poetry on these guys. Erudite, fun. Additional debuff resistance. Oh, true, yeah, we can also get rid of the utility belt now. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use the minor hail draft. Let's see what's going on with her real quick. Do we want more duration dealt here? No, I think we got the right stuff for him. We're going to go ahead and use the poultice here as well. Oh, man, I really shouldn't have used... Oh, wait, no, I didn't use anything on him, did I? Yeah, that's just unfortunate to be one below the threshold there. That stinks, dude. Damn it. Oh, well. I'll get the glimmers on you, actually. Nice. Okay, I think it's mastery point time. This has been a really helpful provisioner, though. This has been huge. Tell you what, let's go ahead and grab that and that as well. And then let's get some fisherman's nets as well, just in case we find that. And some laudanum, because they cost 4 relics, for God's sake, so why not get them? All right, cool.
Listen, practice, improve.
Let's go ahead and even level up some of these duelist skills here so we can try to get some value going from her. So we'll take the feint for the additional riposte. Let's go with... I think someone said there's an execute on one of these, right? Oh, it was flick, right. Ignores dodge on defense and ignores guard on offense. Let's swap off... What do we have going here? Let's go, instead of disengage, let's go with flick. Let's try upgrading that. And then... I think we probably still start a lot of fights with either preparation or meditation. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade both of those as well. Okay, so she has got to be in pretty great shape at this point. Take aim is a good idea here. I'm going to upgrade the Grape Shot Blast as well, and then our Highwayman's looking a lot better. There we go. Okay, we're in phenomenal shape here. This is fantastic. Quite optimistic with this lot now. I don't think I need any of that crap. Okay, let's do it. On to the Shroud. Oh, I know fuel. We removed, what was it? We removed something, I think like a Cultomania or something from the Highwayman there, so we're still trying to get rid of Fragile. Just don't have a way to do it yet. Grape Shot's going to heal. Meditation's going to remove some DOT. Yet another stress point removed from Inspiring Tune. Acid Rain with the stress heal. This is pretty sick. Fade to Black stress heal. Let's go. Are we doing modded DD2? Probably at some point. I don't really have any plans for it yet. I kind of wanted to let the mod community cook a little bit, you know?
Floats listless on the tide. Brined in noxious degradation.
Wait till they've had some time with the tools to really put their best stuff out. I'm kind of tempted to go for that cache going into the lair here, but I think it's a lot better for me to go for the watchtower. We'll see what they want to do. Let them make the choice. Oh, completely contradictory to me. Well, frick you then. I'm doing what I want to do.
Sounds of soldiery carry upon the wind.
We might have actually been able to see that barricade in particular on that road, too. I just didn't pay attention enough, as I alluded to. Yeah, they just very recently announced / released the official Darkest Dungeon 2 mod tools, which is pretty exciting. All right. Here we go, Duelist. Let's see what you got.
The slow suffering begins.
I gotta get these taunts going early and often for the Flagellant here. Good start. Not as good of a start. Here we go, brother. Glimmer 2, not necessary. Oh, same, London. Yeah, I'm definitely a lot more interested in completing the vitrine here. I really did not expect that to take as long as it has so far. I mean, like, we're still only, like, barely halfway done with that. long ways to go. But it's been fun. It's been nice to have like a consistent thing to work toward in this game. All right, we got a riposte going now. Combined with the dodge plus there, or at least for one instance. A little blind going on those folks. I think I should absolutely encore for the double grape shot blast here.
Well done.
Yeah, that feels pretty good, especially with that massive burn on those guys. Hell yeah. Yeah, good to see you, Fawn, later on. Keep it coming. You got a 25% flat crit rate?
Writ large.
Let them have it, dude. Now, let's see. Let's actually deal some damage this time. We cannot ignore guard with anything, can we? But we could prepare. We're already prepared, though. Oh, this only gives you that buff when you're defensive, I see. So we could get more riposte doing this as well. It also removes our combo. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's looking like a really strong play for her. I'm starting to see. I'm beginning to believe. Let's get this taunt going again. Yeah, these fights are always a bit of a pain in the butt because of the barricades, especially if you don't really have like very effective ranged tactics, although thankfully we do have exactly that this time, but it is going to be still pretty slow going, but that's certainly going to help too, actually. Any burns we can land on this thing are going to be very, very nice. Dodge plus and then riposte. Yeah, apparently that's the play here, and it's working pretty well so far. I don't know if this inverted stance is really going to matter that much. Might as well go ahead and clear the way there, though. Perfect. Oh, that's actually ideal here, I think, because he's going to bleed under the threshold for Deathless. Oh, he's got it on cooldown, though, damn it. Okay. That's all right. Figure it out. I'd even be able to still do it next turn, actually.
Excellent work.
Here's all the DOT for this dude. And still got 3. All right. This should be perfect, though. Can't encore it, but we'll hold off a sec until he can get this last heal off for the group. Yeah, always want to get those dodge pluses and riposte going on her. That's clearly the play. Look at that. Look at the situation we're ending off in here. This is fantastic. Fitting second shot death blow.
The past is gone. Let it die.
There we go, man. There's some proper road battle rewards. Hell yeah. Got some salves out of that. Love to see it. Let's go ahead and keep equipping the stuff we know we're going to at least try to use. Like these. Yeah, that works. I feel like you haven't done the Leviathan in a long time. With good reason. He's terrifying. He's a run killer. And I certainly don't want to do it while I don't have to. Well, we've already got our trophy for the run. Although you'd be forgiven for believing otherwise based on my established pattern of behavior. Baer, wanted to jump in and tell you I was watching a VOD the other day and I forgot you yelled my name. Scared the hell out of me half awake. Let's set you up for another instance, Carl noob. Let's double down.
Strength dwindles.
That's for you in the future. Double crit. Send it. Got that complete catalog as well, of course, so we're getting the additional burn from that, too, which is crazy. Fuck it. Hey, that's pretty damn good. I'll take it. Oh, come on now. The blight even, my goodness. Don't be putting this jester in the front rank. That's not okay. Look at this dude dying in 2 turns to the burn here. God damn. Noted, I won't remember and will happen again. That's good news, Carl. This is the Carl section of the VOD now. Let's see here. Double tap again is probably not a bad idea. Clear those tokens.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
And that burn will do it, man, but the crit will too. Hot damn.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Carl Sablanka is,
In crisis,
apropos of basically
we
nothing,
rely
is just
only upon
remarkable.
each other.
That's pure art right there in Twitch chat form. Blind him. Yeah, go ahead and blind the other one too. Why not? Seems wise. Double tap, probably not going to kill this guy, but he does have the crit, so let's see if I get insanely lucky here. I might have. I might have. Wow, dude, the double tap damage. Let's go. That's fantastic. Okay, and then we ignore that stuff. Doesn't really matter that much. The touche is fine here, I guess. That's going to add the vulnerable token back, which is pretty good. Okay, okay.
A deliberate and methodical appliance.
He's just going to be healing himself here. No big deal.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
Aren't these guys pretty resistant to burn? No, quite the contrary.
A breakthrough.
One of the best ways to handle them, actually. Look at this guy go. Holy cow. Could have done it all on his own. And another mastery
The
point.
potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Decent handful of relics and baubles out of that, too, actually. I think the game listened to me. Which is always appreciated.
The destination is never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
I mean, this team might be able to deal with the Leviathan, but it is fully unnecessary here. Even I've got my limits for the content, man. There's only so many boneheaded decisions I can make over the course of a week. I think I met my quota already. No, that's pretty new, actually, Lumen. For the double tap to do that. I'm a pretty big fan. Alright, Duelist is in trouble here. Try to get her meditation going again real quick, and then see if I can do anything about that baby, but doesn't look like it this time, unfortunately. Yikes! Okay, a little blight there too, huh? That's no fun. Let's go ahead and use those herbs real quick. See about getting a little more damage back there. The blind might actually be something, I guess. And I really should taunt here, but I'm going to hope that the dodge plus is enough for now. Oh, I didn't even realize this is the special bosun against the Hole Keeper. That's fun. Nice. Oh, very unlucky with the damage done from those guys. Cabin Boy, no DOT, gonna be staying up. Wow. Okay. Huh. Ah, the touche is not gonna work either. God damn it. Well, better do this, I guess. Please? Thank you? No stun there either, thank goodness. Go ahead and max out that torchlight again and help him out. I'm gonna need a lot of help here. Oh my god, that's so inconvenient on the baby. Yeah, at least he dodged the spawning ground attack, but he's gonna be back there with a healthy buff now, unfortunately. Stun on the Highwayman too, yeah, that's no good. Also, this DOT's not gonna quite cut it. Jesus. Oh no, and that's the target there. Thank God he got the Highwayman that time. I need to get a taunt up here. I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity, though. Let's see. What the heck can we do now? That's not going to matter too much. I guess we just do a feint again. That doesn't really feel like it's the best play in the world, though. A little bit of damage up here, I guess. You got to heal yourself, pal. That's pretty much the only option. That's pretty convenient, at least. Okay. Thank goodness she's managing to get her maximum effectiveness here. No need to glimmer anymore. At least a couple of taunts. Okay. A little bit more damage in the back rank. This grape, or this, oh, he's blind. Son of a bitch.
A Simple kindness.
I guess I better take aim, and then we got to try to get an encore or something here. Knock back again. I cannot believe how much they're doing to him here. Wow. Okay. I cannot taunt myself because I'm not in a defensive stance. But I can reset my riposts and dodge pluses. They are going after this Jester. I don't know what else to do about it, man. I don't know what you want from me sometimes, Darkest Dungeon. Come on, man. It's getting ridiculous. Take every measure you can sometimes, and they still just want him dead.
Haste and carelessness.
There's the blind.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Dodge plus token, brother. I just, like, what else is there to do? Thank God.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
All right, we gotta do this again, even though that's on cooldown, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go ahead and just lick him to death. Yeah, we better taunt again here, I guess. Still gotta get through goddamn death armor back there, Jesus. To think if we could have just done one DOT to that cabin boy, we'd probably be fine here. Alright, well, at least we got this one. Yeah, the burn's certainly good there. Okay, that's 2 down. That's a pretty clutch burn there, actually. And then naturally shifts him out of deathless position like a complete asshole. Alright, well, there's that, I guess. And I feel like I might want to taunt here, but I definitely should do that instead.
Fight through the fatigue.
Try to get some burn going here.
Conclusion.
Unfortunate.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
If we get enough damage out of this, I might get a deathless off. Looks like that is going to be the case, thankfully. Thank God. Boy, what a nightmare fight that was. No burn here either, damn. You're relying on a lot of luck, I guess.
We will see them again. I am sure of it.
Yeah, you say that. Well, it's fair, honestly, as an assessment of our gameplay. There's a good chance we're going to see the Jester again. You're not wrong about that. Well, that sucks. It's going to be very difficult to cover from here. Obviously, just trying to avoid any and all combat, which going through the watchtower might actually be a possibility here. We'll see.
These slovenly creatures worship the sea.
Yeah, get me the hell out of here, man. I can't be taking any fights like that.
An elementary problem, is it not?
And you guys just need to recognize your idiocy in this moment. You two, right here, recommending not Watchtower in this situation. Just pretty much dumb as hell. I don't mean to be. I don't like being so rude. I don't like being so direct. But sometimes you gotta hear the ugly truth, man. Get your head on straight.
Everywhere, in all directions, destruction has claimed dominion.
I certainly wouldn't mind a hospital. We can absolutely still use the opportunity to get rid of some negative quirks
A
here.
simple choice. At least it should be.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for that assistance. We do need to clear some loathing, so we're gonna keep that in mind. Unsettling portrait. I mean, there is actually an opportunity for us to get through this without too much danger. We'll have to take... I think we just have to take a loathing trigger here, which again is not the worst thing in the world. If that's the only thing that results
Inconvenient.
from this Jester
At
death,
least we know what's coming.
I'd take that 9 times out of 10. Like, that's a fine trade in my book. There are some variables in play yet here, though. But I think we go ahead and just take the loathing reset coming through the center to get to the hospital to avoid the double barricade situation. Yeah, scout doesn't really matter here. I don't want to lose that torchlight, though. So I guess we're doing that. Oh, okay. Podden still is quite good, actually. I might go with that.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
All right, yeah, here we go. We got to do it. Do we have carriage lamps installed? No, that must have been last run. I'd say that'd be a pretty lucky turn of events there, but yeah, this is the trade here, I guess. So be it. Mountain shutters. It does reset down to 1 as well, unfortunately, so I still got to be pretty careful about it. All right, so then beyond that, we probably need to go for the resistance encounter, because we're going to have to hit a barricade pretty much no matter what, unless we want to go for even more loathing, which is ill-advised. All right, got rid of the fragile there at least. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of salves here, too. Seems smart. Just keep us nice and healthy. Go like this. I don't think I'm going to use the laudanum here. Let's go ahead and use those crow's feet.
Press onward.
Okay, okay. I still believe. Give me a bear hero if you still believe. We've come back from far worse than this. This is certainly not a death sentence. I got a lot of hope still. Full inventory, too. I think what we'll do is we'll go on the right, hope to avoid this resistance encounter, and then head over to the Oasis. Oh, that's fun. Little Raconteur interaction. Nothing but the good stuff.
Unexpected find.
A lot of torchlight out of that too, and some more salves, which is more than welcome here. Okay, starting to kind of regret having gotten all of those many items from the provisioner. That's all right, though. All right, so got to deal with the barricade. Pray to the darkest dungeon gods. This isn't a warlord fight.
To profit in destruction.
Annie Q ain't much better, unfortunately. Oh, goddamn.
She had a sliver of decency. Now
Oh, the crow's feet start there was huge, though. Look at that massive burn on everybody from that. That's immensely helpful. No burn there, unfortunately, but that's still really good. And that dodge, okay. That gives me hope. This is obviously a very concerning fight right now, but that's about as good of a start as we could have hoped for. That bleed on him is kind of ridiculous right now. I guess that does open up more deathless possibilities. That's not the skill I wanted to see you use either. That fucking blows. All right, we got salves at least. We'll use them if we need them. That also removes the DOT on the Highwayman, which is pretty sick. I feel like I have to taunt here, but I also really want to go for this. I'm fine. We don't need to taunt.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
We'll salve if I have to there. I'm going to go for this again with the crit. Oh my god, that's so big. Wow. Dude, those crow's feet.
Bravo.
Antiquarian's on death's door. Man, what an immensely helpful start there. Okay, let's salve here to be safe. Let's get the riposte going. This is nuts. Holy shit. Dodge it? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? They should all leave if the Antiquarian dies. They should just end the fight. I mean, we're going to end this fight pretty quick here. Shit. Get a Deathless heal here, too, dude. God damn.
A small foundation of trust.
That was awesome. What a clean Antiquarian fight with 3 people. Kind of ridiculous. All right, dead to DOT. Clear another death armor there. Oh, or not. Oh, right. Yeah, of course, this goes through the corpse there. She's gone, though, man. He's toast, too. No sweat. Take aim for fun. Snappy swig crits went absolutely crazy this time. The Watchtower speed bonus ended up being immensely helpful. That was awesome. All right, go team, go. We get the clarifying Carcanet as well, which I don't know if we're meeting the threshold for either of those, but we might later on. Be a useful one for later, hopefully. Well, that's that problem solved. Now we just gotta hope that we can run away from this resistance encounter, because we definitely don't need to lower the loathing anymore. And go ahead and re-equip those bad boys. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this for now as well, and then let's get rid of the glimmers, I guess. Yeah, sure. That works. I'm gonna hold on to everything else for now. I'm gonna get rid of the anti-venom now, I think, too. Yeah, we gotta run. We can't fight this right now. It's just not a good idea. Despite how well that went,
The loathing festers.
far from a guarantee that it's gonna be a similar result there.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
All right, one last resistance encounter, which actually kind of makes me feel like I should have gone through the center there, I just realized. It's not a resistance, it's a barricade, but still. Just realized I could have absolutely avoided that. The Oasis is going to give us a mastery point at least, though, so that's nice. And the spring water could honestly bail us out pretty well here, too. Was that a special interaction for having lost a hero? Was it? I didn't notice if it was. That's cool. Yo, that's pretty good. Certainly appreciate the pips still.
Scavenge what you can and be off once more.
Bunch of spring water here. Let's go ahead and equip that there. Let's see. I don't know why I haven't given this to you yet, although I guess you're not going to be acting first a lot, are you? Yeah, it's still not a bad thing to have equipped, I guess. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. That'll have to do for now. Use the combat items, Baer. Don't you dare be scared. Use them, Baer. All right, here we go. Not bad. Kill Cabin Boy. Kill Cabin Boy immediately. Do not let the repeat happen.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And I think to do that, we're just going to have to hope for some burns. And that'll definitely help us out. Okay, that's good. That alone might have done it, actually. Oh, God, the stun hurts. I might have to taunt for her, too. Let's just go ahead and do this for now, and then I really think the #1 priority's just got to be killing this guy. There's a lot of DOT in the back, too. That's pretty damn good. Okay, so he's dead. He should be dead. I'm 90% sure that DOT ticks before his transformation. Another crit here is huge.
Lethality writ large.
Yet again, critting on the crow's feet. Let's go for the double tap there. Get those burns going, buddy. No luck. That's okay. So I don't think it's necessary to get her stances going anymore here. I think we just need to be speed. Just get involved immediately. And the post ought to help that. Thank God. All right, Cabin Boy down. And this dude nearly dead too, actually. Closing in on Deathless again there. Let's go ahead and get him closer to it. That is a blind on him as well. That's fantastic. And that is the W. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Still kicking. Still got our spring water ready, too.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test. is
Lover's
put
Glove
before you.
allows the Duelist to start with the offensive stance. That's pretty cool. Is that better than what we have for her, though? Yes, absolutely. And then we got to refill this guy. We got to put this in here with you. I'm starting to believe. We got our biggest test here, though. I don't need those bandages. Actually, I might need those bandages. Here, you know what? Let's use a scrap grenade instead. No. The burn's better because we have additional burn applied because of the snappy swing. Okay, here we go. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We can do this. Not even ordained up front. Fully manageable. Okay, we need all the burn all the time. Yes, sir. Okay, so we're starting with the offensive stance, which means we get the riposte from meditation. So let's hit it with that right away. The taunt is not necessary here because they're going to be hitting what they want anyway.
Anxiety foments insidious
I
fears.
think meditation removes DOT from him now. Should check that. Oh, that knockback sucks. I think his double tap should allow him to move back from that spot still, though. I don't think it matters too much that she's there. Meditation does remove his DOT, but we can't use it here. So, instead, let's go with... Oh, she has the regen up front. That sucks. I guess just clear that. Seems fine, and then can do this, which is pretty damn good.
A breakthrough.
Moves him back, applies the burn to out-damage the regen there. Might still be able to get her before
Yourself.
the worship hits. That knockback is not great, but we can still double tap to fix it. That is a lot of damage on him. Goddamn, dude. Let's keep this from going toxic. I don't think we necessarily want that right now, and then probably best to do that, but I also feel like I'm closing in on needing to get rid of his worship opportunity. But I might... Oh, boy. I'm not sure. Shit. This is trouble. Daze might make a difference there, actually. It might stop his worship. Oh, and we have a chance, I think. He's dead to DOT. That's big. Okay.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Go ahead and use a salve there. Let's try to deal some more damage here. And oh no, let's remove the DOT. And I might just have to accept that this thing's going to live. But he's not going to be healed to full. Oh, that was nearly death armor removed as well. That would have been wild. That's all right. It's only healing 14. It's not that big of a deal. It's the block plus from that. That's also okay. Let's go ahead and remove some more stress and then also get the deathless heal there. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Lethality writ large.
Got another burn off that. Got another burn off that. Down to death's door. Can we get her there a little faster? Sure can. That's her toast.
Awash in turmoil.
Riposte to get through the block plus. I think we got it. It's looking good. Go ahead and use that spring water again. Why not? Get a pip out of it. Absolutely. You deserve it. Taunt. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, that is a confidence booster right there. Look at this team fly. Make sure she's got those dodge pluses. He might be on deathless threshold again. It's close. Not quite there, though. I was also thinking Man-at-Arms to fill in the slot. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be able to start making some considerations there now. Definitely my top contender. Although a runaway could also fit pretty well here with all the burn trinkets we have.
Even the big ones.
Especially with the trophy involved. Oh my god, you did it again to me, you bastard of a game. You know I can't resist the temptation. You know I can't resist. Oh, right, yeah, we can do that. Well, let's find out what it's going to be. Crusader would also be quite good. It's unfortunate that we've already gotten the Crusader's memory.
Promise refuge.
He also doesn't fit as well in the third rank. Should be primarily why I'd want to go Man-at-Arms, I think. I am also strongly considering Runaway for this, though. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, we lost our blind from smoke
We would
screens,
come
or from
here in summers of
the
years
Jester as
gone
well.
To write, think, and rest.
Vicious on our Highwayman is actually pretty outstanding. And there we got another couple of mastery points too. Nice.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
Oh, come on.
And undone.
What a despicable combination. Triple resistance encounters fight one or less resistance encounters.
Unmapped. Unexplored. A risky proposition.
I think what we'll do is we'll equip the pot and still after we use the Merchant's Guild seal in here. That ought to work out really well, actually.
The roads are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
Discount's still going here. All right, let's see who this is going to be. I'm leaning heavily toward Runaway here. I would not mind having a bonus conditional heal as well. Some way at least to remove some DOT. In fact, maybe the Plague Doctor will fit for that reason. She does have burn too. Let's do that instead. I like that. We don't necessarily need stress healing here. We can go the Endure route. We can upgrade that skill here. Let's do Archive the Pick Me and do a brand new one here, though, for the folks that are ready to go for our Plague Doctor draw. PICKME in the chat if you'd like to be chosen. And fuck it, dude. I'm giving her the Temptation right away. I'm doing it. Oh, wait, no. We need to do this. And then we need to hope that we can get some speed on her. Temptation or fucking Highwayman is a lot of fun, though. We can do some take aim to Grape Shot. Would be a lot of fun with that. And I kind of want to spend the relics on her path selection, but that is a big investment.
That you may stand just a little taller at the end.
I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Let's see here. Tracking Shot is tempting, especially going into the sluice right now. I think I'll go ahead and snag that. If we're doing just a standard Plague Doc, which we should just assume that's going to be the case for now, let's take off the Incision. We'll go with the Mag Rain. I'll keep the Ounce here. Oh, no, we'll take Indiscriminate instead of Ounce. Yeah, that's probably ideal. Just kind of treat her like a Blight Doc, essentially. Take this. Yeah, I'll take the Burn here as well. I might even just go for the double Blight upgrades. Seems like it might be the best option here. Oh, I did want to take Endure as well. Yeah, let's do that. Touche is not really all that much better. She's already basically fully upgraded here. I think I'll go ahead and get the Blight upgrades. Yeah, that seems good. Iguana Fun, welcome to the squad. Got you in as our new Plague Doc. There we go. Okay. This is feeling pretty good. We got some food for this lot. Let's go ahead and get a little more.
Relics remind us of a time before the end.
See if I get a Stimulating Poultice in here as well. Oh, I don't know why I ate just a bunch of really good food for the sluice. That was a mistake. Whoopsie. Well, at least I don't have anybody that's blocking the songbook anymore. It's kind of nice.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
No Stimulating Poultice this time. We do have a Wild Tea. I don't think we actually need that badly anymore, though. We have the Weak Grip on the Duelist, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, he is vicious now, though, right? Yeah, he just kind of took the place of the Jester in that regard. That's unfortunate. And I imagine the Duelist and Flagellant could use a little bit of a boost here, couldn't they? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, that stinks. All right, whatever. Let's see. Let's try that one. There we go. And Songbook on whoever is the lowest. That's going to be Plague Doc Highwayman. He doesn't want to do that, though. So let's do this instead. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, we got an unfriendly there, it looks like. Well, who can we do, then? Let's go with... I guess we'll just do Duelist Duelist Runaway again. Sorry, Duelist Flagellant again. We'll take 2 more of those there. Oh, there we go. Nice. I don't want to get rid of Vicious. No, I'd rather keep Vicious than use the Skull Tea on him. I think it's worth it to have that extra damage. So, relationships are doing fine. Certainly not as good as they were. Got a couple of very friendlies at least, so that's nice. With the Resolute Plague Doctor, though, that's going to be a problem. I guess we could do the Wild Tea on that, couldn't we? I don't think we can afford it anymore, though. Oh, we can. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Let's do that. Rid of Resolute there, and then we can bring her at least up to a friendly or a neutral with him. That's probably good. We'll save those for later. Right. That looks nice. Gotta remember the Karkanet's a thing now, too, so I should try to keep our options open there. Oh, actually, we should give the scrap grenade to the Plague Doctor now. She's gonna get the most value out of that. Okay. Cool. Good stuff there. Let's go ahead and make this switch.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Nothing else we need out of the provisioner this time, so let's go to the sluice. Off we go. Very pleased that this run is still going. Not pleased about that.
Each covets what the other has, and plots to take it.
A lock in on punish and double cross. That sucks. Thankfully, we did have kind of a spare skill on the highwayman right now, so I can afford to swap things off. Certainly didn't want to see that, though.
Tread carefully and quickly.
Mm-hmm.
This is swine country.
All right. Crossing our fingers that the loathing doesn't tick up.
The loathing festers.
Classic. Okay. Well, hey, that's a
My
nice
wealth
reward at
and
least.
Possessions bundled into this meager pile.
Stagecoach operating table not really going to help us too much. I don't think I need the peculiar pods really either. Take those instead. There we go. All right. All right. Well, it certainly wouldn't do another loathing immediately after the first one in the sluice, right? I didn't think it would. I really didn't think it would. Come on, man. What's a bear to do? What do you want from me? Oh, there's got to be a shambler too, right? No, okay. Let's see what this trinket is. Squeamish. Oh, random ally when healed, add 1 positive token. On resolute, add 2 positive tokens. That's kind of cool. I would definitely equip that were not for the fact that everything else is way better.
Is it not?
I'll hang on to it for now. And let's go left. And get more loathing! Hooray! My favorite.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
And then the double ghoul, just in case I was worried about having too much torchlight moving through here. Okay, let's see. I think we still start with meditation, actually. Pretty damn good start from that. Thanks, Bremen. I was just joking a lot yesterday about the fact that probably a good majority of my VOD viewers are fast asleep at this point. Jade, no sweat off my nose, brother. All right, so another proper showing, proper test with this group. What is going to be, I guess, it makes a lot of sense, actually, to go preparation when I've got the riposte already activated, not to mention getting crits from that will be helpful in the offensive stance as well. I should be doing that skill more, actually, shouldn't I? Basically look at the Duelist potential from the perspective of
A small reprieve.
does she have her tokens?
Of horrors.
If not, give them to her. Yeah, we got the Blight coming in now, which is pretty damn fun. We should also try the Mag Rain here, because that's a hefty burn from that. This guy's already in pretty rough shape. It's going to be very nice to have a way to remove some DOT now as well. All right, so when we do have the tokens equipped, I suppose then it doesn't hurt us too much to try to get some tokens applied to them. I also don't like being stunned. Could you please stop doing that? Ooh, there's the
A brilliant conclusion.
there's the temptation kicking in there, though. Giving us that double crit for the burn on this guy, which he doesn't seem to be interested in, unfortunately. Definitely use some more crit generation on her if I can find a way to make that happen. And obviously, it's pretty likely we're going to be dealing with a lot more toxic at our flagellant now without any way to really reliably get rid of it on him. But that'll work. That's good enough. All right, so we do meditation again in this situation, or what? I guess we just preparation again. I'm gonna get a crit and a speed token off that. That does get rid of our dodge plus, unfortunately. DOT really starting to pile up pretty quick now. That's nice. You're not allowed to add stress off of rend, actually. I don't know if anybody told you that. You've been cheating. It may shock you to learn. You've been a no-good, dirty cheater for a while here. Holy shit, dude. So this is the Highwayman now able to shoot his gun 4 times per round, which is pretty fun.
Persistence will overcome even.
I like that combination a lot. All right, touche. Just standard Darkest Dungeon stuff.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
All right, arguably we've already gotten the value we seek out of this place by getting that mastery point. I'd also probably like to get some more loot here, so let's open up some slots real fast. Flagellant's gonna go ahead and take the fire grenade here. Let's get rid of these guys. Probably need to save those salves, actually, so let me see if I can use these things here, too. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Hidden in warrens and ancient waterways, the swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
Sorry, y'all. We came in here to fight, not to flee. Oh, boy. And there's a skeever for our trouble. Okay. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's get some burn going on that guy first. Although, that's probably not going to work out very well. I'll do that instead. I like a mag rain a lot here, though, actually, along with a fire grenade.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Right, through the dodges, at least. Opens up the grape shot blast. That was a 17 damage burn. That seems pretty good. Oh, that sucks, though. Holy cow. Okay. Well, let's see. First of all, go ahead and try to blight that guy, and then nothing doing, so... We go with a -2 pips. Yikes. That sucks. All right, we're just trying to burn this guy as much as we can here, I guess. Seems pretty straightforward. Miss it. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy, buddy. There's a little debuff resistance lowered for you, too. Feint is pretty good here. I'll take it. And there's the 1 damage, I believe, from Temptations. So no luck on the quadruple shot here. Not a lot of luck on the burn so far, either. That's been a bit of a bummer. I'm also very curious what they got planned for the new mini-region. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Catacombs, I believe. This is a high-risk, high-reward bonus area. And I am all about that, as you might imagine. Hell yeah. Oh, duh, right. Yeah, he doesn't have the burn anymore. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That certainly explains the lack of it. Okay, so that's why that's not working. Right, so we got to shift our focus there. I guess that means we're just going to take aim a lot, huh? Oh, he does have the Enlightening Element one still, though. So he could do... If he gets the crit, I believe the burn chance is actually pretty damn high. So yeah, that's still worth it to do that, I guess. And of course, she's got the extra burn chance on skills now, which is pretty nice. Please no resolve check. Thank you. Staying on the edge there, brother. All right, he's got it. He had the extra ones on deck right there too, which is always fun.
Greater threats await those who dare.
And 20 relics too, you know what? I'm starting to feel pretty damn good about the combat rewards. Boom, boom. Look at this, we're using combat items too. It's a whole new world. Bear's finally learning. Only took checks notes 750 hours with DD2. Yeah, and Lightning Element's the trophy, so we're getting the extra burn from that. Ooh, I think we can stack that one, can't we? Sure can. Nice. All right, gonna have to take this again, if nothing else, but to drop the loathing a little bit more.
indulging their vileness in the dark.
Thank God they finally decided to agree on that. We're also pretty low on the torchlight here, unfortunately. Hey, Wilbur. Oh, snap. The low torchlight gives us a crit, though. That rules. Oh, that's going to be an enormous burn. Holy shit. 12 for 5. See ya, dude. See ya later. It's going to be the worm dead as well? Holy shit.
Lethality writ
Big crit off that burn. Similar result for Wilbur. Holy shit. Oh, duh. I can laudanum here. Why have I not done that yet? Another crit burn for him. Maybe even another one here. Clears the block at least up front there.
Strength dwindles.
Use the crit on the item so we can get another burn applied. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Outstanding. So this dude's already dead. Nothing to worry about there. This dude's on death's door. Might even get reposted. Oh, that's extremely inconvenient timing. Damn. Guess that's what a speed token will do for you. Nice dodge there, at least. Okay. Let's go with the feint here to clear through block plus. Their offensive stance going again. And then we can double tap to clear some blocks here, too. I guess the DOT was already going to do it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a bit of a waste. That's all right. Let's see. I think I punish here, actually. We can take the extra stress point on Ares. That's not a big deal. That worm does look a little bigger than normal, doesn't it? I was going to mention that. Yeah, it seems abnormal. Oh, why did I do that? That was a waste. Oh, well. Can I deal 7 to him? Yeah, I might. There we go. Excellent. Another obnoxious blast. 21 and 9. God damn. God damn, dude. That'll do it for him. See ya. Is there a champion worm variant? I don't know. Maybe.
Unexpected find.
I should have hovered over that. That might have actually been what that was. Bonus 48 relics incoming, by the way.
Loathing whispers.
This sluice has actually been super useful. Very, very good sluice so far. Look at me continuing to use the combat items. This is all starting to turn around again, man.
Welcome back.
Sadir! 89 months. Thank you very much for the resub and the long-term support. A few bear hugs for them, please, as we welcome them back and we get ourselves back to the mountain, man. Back to the provisioner, I mean to say. With a whiskey bottle on top of all that. Hell yeah, what a sluice there. Let me see some more bear hugs for him for the long-term sub, please. Really appreciate all that. Thank you for sticking
The
around.
place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
There we go. Whole bunch of loot out of that. The Raven's Reach, too, which
Your
certainly ain't
coach
bad.
is laden.
You can carry no more.
Probably not able to use that in this particular run, unfortunately. That is always a nice trinket to get, though. Same to be said of the heart-shaped padlock, I guess. And then we definitely don't need the spacious strongbox right now, or really the operating table, come to think of it.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
All right, not a lot of great loot or great rewards here, but we'll take the bounty, or
Trenches
take the
and
tangle for the booty.
Front lines of a war that was never fought.
The bonus goodies out of that. And then we need to get a little bit more food here, so let's go ahead and snag that first. Get these guys fed. And let's see here. Who's going to be able to use the whiskey bottle the best? It's going to be Plague Doc and Flagellant. Excellent. There we go. Let's see. Flagellant Duelist, I believe, is doing pretty well here. I'm going to go ahead and use the candles and chocolate on those two for the stress heal, and then we'll get them over the threshold with the whiskey flask. Excellent.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Do I have any use for the meditative totem? Not really, so we'll leave that on the bench. Whole bunch of relics to use here, so we're going to go ahead and get every single one
a
of
bit
these.
of comfort on the road to damnation.
Buy some thunderclap grenades, because those are always fun. Greater Hail Draft is tempting, but not this time. Poultice is good, I guess. Not immediately necessary. I would like to get this Carcanet going at some point here, so I got to save my baubles too. All right, and then still got combat items we're using for these guys. Let's get back to the relationships here. Let's just make sure there's nobody unfriendly for the most part. Otherwise, see which threshold's going to be easiest to meet, and I guess that's going to be Plague Dock Highwayman, which I'm happy to do. Excellent. And I think one more for them, right? One boxing glove. Excellent. Duelist Plague Dock might be worth it here as well. If we get a lucky +2 out of one of these whiskey flasks, that go pretty far. If not, I'll just use the pipeweed here. Oh, right. Yeah, that's the friendly threshold. We're good. So I think we save the pipeweed now. And let's use our mastery here. Probably time to get the blight upgrades on the flagellant, I guess. That's pretty much all we really have left to do. Oh, I need to swap the double cross off as well here. The pistol shot back. Yeah, Plague Dock's already in pretty damn good shape. Let's go ahead and take these blight upgrades. Cool. Well, this feels pretty damn good, dude. Let's hit it again. Not going to be able to get the big advantages from these two. Really, any advantages at all from those two. Arguably better to give those to her, but no, I think we'll keep. Let's do it. Off to the Tangle. I believe to be our final region. Oh, I did forget the pot and still. Shit. I knew I was forgetting something.
Aspiration unites the hope.
He tried to save me from myself. That's alright, though. Not a big loss. If we don't find a hoarder or a field hospital, that means it's super unfortunate, but we might actually find one of those and be able to benefit from it anyway.
War rewards only resignation.
Alright, far and away the thing I want to do the most in this place is avoid loathing. So it's very nice to have gotten this much scouting early on. We'll get the watchtower for that exact same reason. Assuming we don't get another loathing tick here, that should be fine. But I might get unlucky, we'll see. If not, this is going to end up being a really nice start to this region here. And certainly hoping we can find some baubles in this cache as well, so we could get closer to the threshold for the Carcanet. And I wouldn't mind getting these glimmers equipped early on here, actually. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Keep this torchlight up, although I did realize the benefits of having it lower.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Ah, the pips, dude. God damn it. Have to take a sacrifice there, I guess. Do we get 20 relics out of that, though? So that's not bad. All right. Come on, y'all. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get that weak grip off the Duelist. The hospital would certainly allow us to do it, but barring that, it's going to be a tough ask. Thankfully, it's not making a huge difference. That was not loathing there, by the way, so that's a huge relief. There's some baubles. Mixing kit, insignia, not a lot else to love there.
You can carry no more.
So I think it's probably time to go ahead and get rid of the fisherman's nets here as well. Almost certainly not going to use those. Not going to use the icebox. Not going to use the mixing kit. We'll get rid of the insignia. And then probably dump my time in the desert at that point. I guess I might as well go ahead and get rid of pot and still now. Yeah, there's no sense in keeping it anymore, I guess. Later on, punt. Alright, so far so good. Got a pip out of that too. That's nice. I would love to just avoid combat entirely here if that's an option.
Is matched only by its unsettling awfulness.
Really don't think we need too much more of that, but it does look like we're gonna have to head to the right side just to be able to avoid the loathing. There's a part of me that's just very tempted to say fuck it and just fully embrace the loathing though. 3 stacks of power on the final boss.
An elementary problem, is it not?
That's not a good idea though. I literally learned today that Baer is on a football podcast. This isn't at all relevant, but it's neat. It's true. Thanks for the opportunity to plug. 3 guys and a bear talk about football. If you like American football, that's me, Krendor, Apollo, and Rob, a pack patrol. Do a weekly football show. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the funnest things I do, in fact. I am a big fan of that show. Even though I'm on it, I still like it a lot. American soccer, yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and use that right away. Although that is going to blight this thing, which I guess isn't really going to do us any favors, is it? Mag rain goes pretty fucking hard here, though. That's for damn sure. So let's hit that. Go birds. Hell yeah, Carl. Second hero is the Duelist Jachu. It is unique to DD2 and is also DLC. So yeah. Very unique hero. I'm trying to get better with it, actually. It's one I have used, well, probably by far the least, actually, out of all of the DD2 characters. Trying to get a little more experience with it here. A little grape shot action. That is the temptation we just saw trigger, unfortunately. That's a nice big burn there, too, though.
Unavoidable end.
Well, hot damn, dude. Yeah, just roasted. There we go. He's basically dead. Probably not a bad idea to do that. And let's see here. Do we want to endure? No, that's not really going to help either, is it? That works. Just getting back to full, I guess. There goes the barricade, which means I think I can hit that dude in the 3rd rank now.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
This might be the most combat items I've used in any run ever.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
If nothing else, at least I'm pleased with myself for having consistently put those to good use today. Oh, damn, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, that was actually... speaking of the combat items, I definitely had an opportunity to pop the laudanum again there. Whoopsie. Certainly he's not going to crit and add more stress, right? There we go. No sweat. Ooh, even maybe a stress heal off that. There we go. Somehow we've kept that in check through the course of this region, too. That's been nice.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Do not need either of those. Leave them be. Alright, still keeping that loathing in check. Obviously have to take this resistance encounter here. Certainly not interested in the general fight, but now that I think about it, this team is weirdly well suited for it. Yeah, we gotta do it. That's unfortunate, though. Learning the basic game mechanics. Yeah, about time, huh? Yeah, we gotta take care of the revive boy first, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and use that last glimmer, why not? Loving the Lover's Glove. Getting us started with the riposte and the dodge plus early on is pretty sick. And there we go, pop that last laudanum there for him. Go ahead and take aim here. And that ought to do pretty well. Hell yeah, brother, nice. Little mag rain start. Fantastic. When the hell did you get 3 taunts? What the fuck happened there? Alright, I like that. I like that more. Not bad, not bad. Oh, the focus, duh, right.
Time to falter.
Yeah. Thinking about it for half a second. Oh, my lord. Alright, alright. This is why we got a healer. This is why we brought a healer, and certainly they're not going to stop me from taking a single action to help him out, right? They're not just going to murder him? Life is hell.
Total of violent equation.
Life is hell. Nothing pleasant ever happens. There's only ever darkness and despair. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Boy, that sucks. It is temptation. Yeah, it was once again temptation. I was mostly hoping that they didn't target him again there, but that was just an insane turn of events once more. Like, twice in this run, I absolutely feel like we didn't get a chance to do anything about their plan to murder us. Like, sometimes they just get a sequence that is just like, well, guess I'll die. It'll happen, man. Yeah, that's me obviously taking a knock for trusting temptation again, which was admittedly doing a lot for us, but
For
also
every
got me killed.
miscalculation, a consequence.
All right, well, if we wanted to avoid combat before, clearly want to now. Let's get those salves involved again. Save the stimulants for now, I guess. Yeah, this sucks. We got a long ways to go here, too. Oh my god, and the loathing, dude. That's literally forced loathing.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Oh, wait, no, we can lower it to 0, right? It resets to 1. But I think we can lower it to 0 coming up here. So hopefully that'll do the trick. Still gotta get through this first. That's a fine start, at least. A little mag rain action. And let's go ahead and thunderclap this lot. Hey, double stun there is pretty huge. Oh, and the sparkle ball blind and weaken. Nice. That ought to do it, right? Nope. That's still pretty good, though. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more damage done from you. Yeah, still got the Exemplar here, too, so we're probably cooked, but we'll give it a try at least. We'll see what we can do. You know what? I'm getting greedy, man. You can take care of yourself. You're just deathless here. You'll be fine.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
He's got it. Burn there is looking pretty good. Spreading the damage around nicely here, and god, that sucks. Massive amount of DOT off of that. Thunderclap going hard again. I believe Exemplar can show up as an ambush enemy, yeah, but I don't think we can get ambushed when we are using an Infernal Flame. So, pretty sure we don't have to worry about that. Alright, that's 2 down at least.
The work continues.
Okay, yeah, let's just kill him. No sense stalling anymore. We got all the DOT they need apart from the front ranks. Let's go ahead and finish you off. Fantastic. All right, cool.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
I'll just do another Endure here. Might as well set up for a Toxic. I think at this point I might as well go ahead and embrace the fact that that might be necessary. There we go.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Still holding out hope. Might actually have the Carcanet thresholds met here. Not quite. 208 relics, though. Good lord, I really wish we could have used those effectively. Oh, well. Use something there now. Let's go for the bear traps. 4 bear traps is pretty damn nice, too, actually. Alright, so we got the lair. We just got to get through the first phase of that. Then we can head to the left. Although I think we'd be better off on the right side, actually. No, I need to go to the left so I can clear the loathing with the resistance encounter.
Within every keep,
Right.
a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
Okay, this is going to be
This is no time to falter.
a bit of a pain in the butt, especially if they start that way.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Alright, she can heal herself. That's fine. Do probably want to taunt anyway. She's got a salve as well, so that fixes that problem. Nice crit in the back. Should be a big burn there. Not even ordained in the first and third ranks here, so that feels pretty good. Should be able to force a Deathless heal off of this to bring the Plague Doc back up. We've got DOT going across the board here, so that's looking pretty nice. Alright, dead there.
A promising development.
These 2 in rough shape. I think I go ahead and Plague Grenade that. It's him looking pretty awful. Okay. He's got a big heal coming. That's ideal. Perfect.
One less obstacle in our
Oh, and look at
path.
that. Bonus action off the kill. Nice. Let's go with a touche. Awesome. Let's rid of both of those, and then we'll take this.
A little help impeccably timed.
Full heal Flagellant. And now we gotta worry about her again. That's what I get for not taunting a single time. Maybe we just go ahead and use the salves here, though. I bet she can heal herself real quick, though. Oh, come on now, man. Knock it off. Leave her alone. Oh, boy, that heal is lacking, though. Jeez. Here we go. Keep the focus right there, buddy. That's where you need your attention. Right on that guy. There we are. Okay, so he's got the DOT tick. He's going to be first action, but that's okay because he's going to have to fall off that anyway. Heal you. Let's do you first since she's able to dodge at the very least. And he's going to heal the fall off the punish. Still cooking. Still cooking. Get the hell out of here. No, thank you. All right, got to take the resistance encounter to reduce the loathing. Hope the barricades aren't too bad. Well, barricades singular, I guess. Hospital after that. Oasis with a safe route to the Exemplar.
Resigned to the end of things.
Easy peasy.
They waited for death. And still they wait.
Should even be able to afford a couple of salves from the hospital coming up, I think it's safe to assume. And then death cap spores will obviously be very, very helpful against the Exemplar coming up as well. This could actually be double fragments, which would be fucking nuts. Oh, that's enormous. Wow. Yay. Okay. Let me see here. Don't need that. Don't really need the stimulants as much anymore, I guess. I think actually the bear traps might be the thing that can go now. Keep those for now. And then, boy, how are we going to handle that? Hold on, let's approach that in a minute. First things first.
In the roadway, there is a barricade ahead.
All right, come on, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind, be kind.
Opportunist.
Okay, okay. So long as we get our taunts and our dodges up, this shouldn't be terrible. Be optimistic about this lot. That's not good. That's very bad. Why? With the blight?
The sum total of violent
Okay,
poison
it's just gonna be one of those kind of days.
rounded down.
That seals the frickin' deal, dude. That ain't even temptation. That's full death's door resistance, and then you just say, and goodbye. Just not my day today, man. I gotta accept it. It is what it is. Yeah, no, you show her. You tell her what's what. I mean, let's just push on. Might as well. We'll see if the Duelist Flagellant combo can somehow struggle bust their way through this.
The slow suffering begins.
This is pretty clearly... Oh, fuck off. The resistance of the bleed? He's got 20 for God's sake. Give me something, huh? Alright, get those dodges up again, I guess. I mean, Toxic could be a difference maker here, too, I guess.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Thank God, yeah, I get something out of that. Okay, and then here we go with the Acid Rain. There's a blind there, too. That's pretty nice. There's the Toxic. Okay, good timing on that, too. It's still weirdly not over. Flagellant, if anybody's gonna pull off some solo miracle against an Exemplar, it's probably gonna be him, but it's a pretty tall order for sure. Hey, there's some Toxic Blight already.
Deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Let's get the Feint to reset those riposts on her. Take a nice big Deathless heal. Back to near full. I gotta get him some more stress, actually, so I can get ready for a Toxic check coming up in the next combat, most likely. Look at all them tokens. So fancy. Better just more there, though. It's probably the best for now. This is the just try and hit me build. The I want you to hit me squad. It's the only way I feel anything anymore. How you doing? You need a little bit more? I got you. Got you covered. No more dodge plus up front. And there's death's door for him, and that might kill my flagellant too. Yep. Wow, hey, he actually did it. Look at this, we finally get our boost from Death's Head. Sadly, can't really put it to much use at all here. Yeah, that's a shame. They're dead to the blight now.
Can make all the difference.
Let's try, man. F it, why not?
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
You seem to be missing from the party areas. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Seem to have disappeared. Unfortunate. Alright, well. We'll carry their remains with us, I guess. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Get rid of these, I guess. And that one. There we go. I mean, if we can pull off the miracle here, we're in pretty damn good shape with the relics and baubles. We still gotta kill this resistance encounter if we want to avoid the loathing, but at this point I'd just say fuck it.
They had honor once.
Yeah, just run.
Now they have nothing at all.
Just run if we can. You're throwing away the otherworldly fragments. In what universe would I have done that? No, I equipped the otherworldly fragments.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Alright, here's that again. Plus 30% max HP, final boss. Probably irrelevant at this point, but also on paper doesn't seem all that great. And I guess we don't have any negative quirks to worry about anymore. Well, the weak grip, arguably, still, right? Yeah.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Okay. Okay. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, yeah, you're pretty much doomed if you lose a party member at this point. But I'm gonna keep trying. All that's left is the Exemplar, which I feel like we absolutely would have been able to handle that with the Highwayman still. But such is life when you're rocking the temptation. Safe routes on our way there, at least.
Commune unburdens the mind.
And of course they gotta fucking disagree on this. That's ridiculous. Not even getting the spring water out of it. Oh, I didn't even want to do that, I just realized too. I didn't want to lower his stress before we got to the Exemplar fight. That was a mistake. Whoopsie. Oh well. Does that mean the final boss would survive all 4 exaltations? Probably. We usually end up doing quite a bit of damage to him anyway, though. Even without those. Oh, good lord. Alright, man. See you through to the end. Here we go. Got the fragments, we got the salves equipped. It's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's do it. Dude, if we can beat this Exemplar, I'll be pretty goddamn impressed with myself.
Half-made horror back into the void.
Get our flame crits to start off with, at least. That's pretty nice. There we go, meditation time. Hey, that's not a bad start.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
A little burn going on him. I think we might just have to accept he's going to get the Pillar of Sacrifice off before there's anything we can do about it. So playing that way makes a lot of sense to go ahead and just apply that immediately. And let's just get all of the DOT. Or try to, at least. That's just obnoxious. That's just so obnoxious. Of all the fucking things for him to do round 1. There's 30 HP off the regen. Oh, you bastard. It's been enough already, man. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, so he's up to 16 regen now, I'm pretty sure. I'll try to outpace that with the damage there. I got a Sparkle Ball vulnerable, which is pretty nice. Condition blocked on Deathless. Is that because she's on max HP? Why is this condition blocked? The only condition that I can see is that he's below 50% HP. I think the target has to have at least one hit point missing, which is certainly unfortunate. Alright, well that sucks. Now with the Dodge Plus, we should absolutely try to get that Golden Platypus. Thank you for the Prime. Give him some bear hugs, please. Welcome on in. Appreciate that. He survived! Oh, and she still has full HP. That sucks. But we can do this. No, I gotta do that. Yeah, that's the play. We are gonna be looking for Toxic here, though, for sure. And I think I might just have to endure next round so we can get that going.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
We could do that. That's pretty good. Invitation again. Taunt on her kind of helps, actually. Now we can Deathless.
A brilliant conclusion.
Getting really good results from the Duelist here, actually. That's ideal timing. I don't think I need to Deathless here, actually. I think I can do this. I don't think the Acid Rain's going to help, though. Well, weakening the blind off Sparkle Ball. I was going to say, should be a pretty much guaranteed miss there. That's nice. Let's do a feint to get the riposte again. That's been a good portion of our damage so far. That's to be expected, but that does give him the bonus damage now. But we do need to heal, I think.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
And now the Pillar of Sacrifice, maybe? No, okay, that's interesting. It's another Blight on him, unfortunately. That is a Toxic Blight trigger there, though, so that's pretty good. Get the Meditation going again. Damn, I should have done an Acid Rain there. I didn't think I had a chance to kill that guy before he got the Sacrifice off. That might have been an option. I guess it's more and more time. Not necessarily, though. What if I endure again, and then we can get another Toxic heal? That might actually work.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
I was going to say, I would be shocked if there was no stress from that move. Preparation? Okay. Regen's still ticking, but at the same rate. Oh, no.
At last, the thing is finally passed on.
Not fast enough, dude.
This is no time to falter.
All right, the Miracle Duelist finish. Could it possibly be? Let's try. Armor broken. That actually helps a ton to keep another riposte active on him. Execution on the Sacrifice is hilarious. Oh, he's just going to keep bringing the Death Armor back, though. I have to get a crit. I pretty much have to get a crit, otherwise we're fucked. He's just going to get his Death Armor back every time. Burn? Burn? No burn off the crit. Oh, that sucks. Only one more turn of regen. Meditation again. Need crits off the riposte still. Need those dodge pluses to work too. There we go. Holy shit, I think she's doing it. Flick execute. I'm alive?
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
Okay. That's a lot of bones to bring back, brother. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. All those relics. Jesus Christ. No need for the spring water anymore. Get rid of Death's Head now, I guess. What the hell? How did we do that? How did we win? We might actually win this run.
The heart calls out to the weary.
I mean, I seriously doubt it, but put in the effort at least. 230 relics to spend. Here we go. Gonna get 6 mastery points out of our fallen comrades. Jesus Christ.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze.
Damn right they're a daredevil.
It is safe here.
God damn right. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it is time to get some new pick-me's going, isn't it? This is insane. I cannot believe we're still going.
There is nothing for it now but to press on. Come what may.
Get that stagecoach repaired, right? Yeah, we got all the
Fair, but fairly priced.
all the trinkets we can need right now. All right. So who's this gonna be? Who the hell's gonna complement this squad? We do need a healer. That much is clear. I was talking about bringing a man-at-arms earlier. What if we get an occultist runaway man-at-arms? I'm not even going to think it over anymore. I'm going to do that. I like that at face value. Sounds good to me. Okay. Sick. Get them fed. Get them the good stuff. They deserve it. Restorative herbs, restorative herbs, restorative herbs, restorative herbs, restorative herbs. Stun resist. Pipe weed. Right there. Beautiful. You can take this too. Well, actually, hold on. Let's figure out our trinkets first. So Karkanet's going to go onto the Man-at-Arms, along with the Sparkle Ball. We'll do Temptation on the Occultist. Makes sense. And we'll do the Burn on the Runaway. Nice. These are our final combat items. I might buy more. We'll see. Mastery time now.
The means of mastery.
I say we get... Well, let's check our skills first of all here. So we're going to go with the... I might even have enough relics here to go for path selection. I'm sticking with the Temptation, dude. I ain't going to give up on it. I still believe. Maybe Firestarter here. Or Controlled Burn, actually. Yeah, that could work pretty well. I think I like Firestarter, too, though. Okay. So, with that selected... Oh, right. Man-at-Arms, too. You need your Retribution. I think we probably want you to have Hold the Line here. And then... maybe Strategic Withdrawal? That could work out. Temptation is placed specifically to kill you, Baer. Not the average player, but you alone. I believe it. I'm still going to use it. Probably entirely correct, but it's not a strong enough argument to dissuade me. I should probably keep Defender, actually. Let's get the Burn going. I think the DOT is going to be really important, especially with the trinket she's got. And then Burning Stars could work out pretty well. I like Abyssal for the combo and the stun chance. And let's do this so we can taunt more often. I think it's going to be really important. Okay. Everyone's looking pretty damn good here. Obviously, the relationships are in trouble, so we're going to get as much for that as we can, which is really not a lot, unfortunately. But it might be enough. Let's look in on this real quick. So we've got everybody at 7, pretty much. So let's just try this to start. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay. Does this work? That does work. Nice. That gets them into neutral territory. That's everybody with the Duelist in neutral now, which is pretty good. I think our best bet here is going to be just try your best to avoid neutral relationships, and that's pretty much going to do it, yeah. Now, we got a couple of glimmers here. I'll grab a Warhorn as well. We'll get Fire Grenade. Well, let's get the Death Cap Spores, actually. I think those will be more useful. And we'll pick up a Spike Ball, maybe. We should also look into possibly getting path selections here. I think one of the more important ones we can get is Warlock. And I think I'm going to do that. There we go. All right, then we'll take his Burning Stars, Heal, and Abyssal again. Nice. All right, then we want to keep our Carcanet threshold met, which means 75 relics. So we can only spend 40 more. So let's get 2 Thunderclap Grenades. And that's probably good. Yeah, I think that'll have to do. I'll take this just in case. And I'll take a couple of those too.
Ease the rigors of the road.
Okay, cool. There's that. There's that. There's that. Oh, that was wrong. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Okay, so for our first combat, it's going to be the fire grenades. These stimulants, I guess, are good to use too. And then we're going to use one of that, or one set of those, and then save the others. So we're going to use the Thunderclap grenades there instead. And then this is our final combat items, which means we want to try to get maybe a little bit more for the second fight. But we can't spend anymore. Okay, so that'll have to do. Oh, and then we have this thing, which would be best for the runaway for the potential speed boost. But she can't use it, son of a bitch. That sucks. I'll just give it to you then, I guess. Good enough. Oh, boy. All right, well, I mean, I'm honestly shocked we even get this opportunity. Let's see who's coming out for it, though. Bijou is going to join the squad here as our brand new man at arms. Welcome to the team. There's going to be Cap and Hat. There's a runaway here. Welcome on in. And finally, Antigen Way. Quite a few folks in the pick me on this run, huh? Let's see if these guys can finish off strong. I strongly doubt it, but we're gonna try. That's what we do around here, man. We give it our best. We'll see what happens. Can I get some bear rolls to victory, please? We're gonna need them now more than ever. Avoid the negative. Damn it. I almost got away with it, man.
The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
Not the worst thing in the world, but I'll deal with it. Antigen Way, welcome back to the pile. Thank you for the full year with the Prime. A bear roll if you believe.
At last, the great ziggurat.
Let's go.
Temple of failure and regret.
What an insane day in DD2, man. But hey, we're still here. We're still fighting. Let's try to finish. 3 stacks of loathing, yeah. So on top of it being a brand new team, we're also dealing with a fully empowered final boss. Those crow's feet are actually a pretty big find here. That's nice. Cocktail, too. What coach gear do we have, actually? Oh, right. Yeah, I completely forgot to replace the Merchant's Guild seal. That's all right.
Here, at the nexus of ruin, loathing poured forth from the darkest recesses of your mind. Your failures took form, and the world bowed in honor of your great wretchedness.
Oh, this is just the
Bane
final
of your
region team.
Bankruptcy frayed the very fabric of our dimension. But you were afraid to face what you had wrought and fled down the long road of your memories, hiding yourself away.
I love that they found crow's feet while the dialogue was going on. Like they were like distracted looking around on the ground while the narrator was talking. That's really good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what a brand new team can do, huh? A hell of a run today, man. Oh, we finally got the solution to the DOT as well. All right. Unload with the fire grenade right away. Still getting that meditation to start. We got Temptation on him. I don't think it actually ticked that time, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to get rid of the Death Cap Spores on this guy and then go ahead and go for the Chaotic Offering right away. There he goes. Excellent. Go ahead and use another one of those. And send it. Doesn't get the double unchecked power off the Temptation, unfortunately. It's still a strong start, though. Cauterize tempting here. I think I might go with Controlled Burn, though. I'm also going to Stimulants our Abyssal Artillery for next time. Yeah, let's see here. Actually, let's go ahead and do the Fire Starter on him. That seems pretty strong. Oh, Thunderclap is definitely going to be a good idea. Ooh, especially with the knockback there. That's fantastic. And then, I don't think the Weaken token on the Runaway is not going to be a big difference here either. Miss it. Oh, baby. Love to see it. Okay. Warlock going to do some big damage here. Possible double stun off that one. Huge. I'll burn that time. That's okay. Let's go ahead and get the preparation this time. No sweat, no sweat. We can cauterize this. Easy peasy.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Okay, those double stuns doing big work there. That burn not quite enough though. And that does mean they're delaying, or they're delayed on their worship as well, so that shouldn't be an issue. Massive hit from the Sparkle Ball there. And bringing her to the front is actually okay in this situation, I think, because I got to do some work. I'm going to do some damage there. Let's do another meditation, though. And Burning Stars ought to be queued up here, so that would be pretty nice. Got the burn there as well. Fantastic. And then, let's see. I think we'll go ahead and pull him forward since we're better off with her in the back anyway. But no luck that time. Miss it. Whoopsie. No problem there. Get a combo burn going again, I think. Excellent. Okay, now she's going to be on worship next turn, I believe, so definitely going to prioritize taking her out. And it shouldn't be all that difficult. There we go. Dead there, nearly dead there. Actually, stunning on this guy seems pretty smart right now, although he is going to be getting the worship off there, I think, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. And then let's go with the flick here, I think, or no, it's going to have to be the touche, I guess. That works. Another big burn there.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Love getting rid of that death armor, dude. That feels pretty goddamn good. Through one. There it is. All right, keep it up.
Is a lesson learned.
Keep it up. Bear roll. Keep them coming. Let's see here. You go like that. You take this. You take this. Oh, no, we're saving this. No, there's no death armor for the final boss, right? Yeah, so that's not going to help us at all. So we should use that now. So we'll use stimulants, I guess. No, let's keep these for the final boss, actually. Let's use this here. We'll use the glimmers in the next fight, the stimulant, and the death cap spores. And then this will be... Or no, we'll keep the stimulants. Just the one stimulant, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll just use these. Okay, that works. That'll do it. Oh, sick. Super convenient bear traps. There we go. Cool. Oh, I should actually give her the fire grenade, too. I just realized the cocktail. There it is. Nice. All right, and vulnerable token. Let's go. Love it. All right, gonna get that torchlight up pretty high. We're gonna start with a crit in the back on vulnerable targets, which is pretty fantastic. Unless he does something about it. Yeah, there's the weaken. All right, that sucks. Let's see. Let's start with this. Oh, that's gonna be a wasted crit, though. That's no good. Let's just do this instead. Ooh, he is pretty weak there, though. I'm gonna need to get the taunt up here, I think. Oh, I should have just used that on him. I just realized, damn.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Well, let's try that, I guess. I feel like I'm on a rough start to go with this one, though. Meditation for sure. I think I ought to probably go ahead and just clear that dodge plus, and that's certainly a good way to do it. I feel like that's usually the best call for her, though. Get those glimmers going here. Retribution time, finally. Not really gonna matter that much. There we go. There we go. Stress on him, certainly not ideal. I might have to bolster a couple of times to get the opportunity here. That's not gonna help things. Shit, man. I really don't want to waste the crit there, so I guess we're just doing that.
Lethality writ large.
Got the double stun on the dead sheriff. That's huge. Now we can do this. Now we can do that. And let's go ahead and heal myself. Oh my god, a cultist absolutely crushing it so far. That is awesome. Heal him. He can bolster himself. We can meditation up front or even prep up front. We can get bear trap to get a little bit more bleed going on her. Let's go for the prep there. All the tokens again. Love to see it. And there's a glimmer and a bolster. Excellent. God, remember when that added block plus to both targets? How crazy was that world we lived in? All right, so almost certainly not going to be able to get through her to deal enough damage to stop the worship here. We have a stun on them, which is quite nice. Controlled burn makes a lot of sense here. We're going to have to deal with her for a little while yet, I think. She's just going to resist all the burn, though. That sucks. All right, we're still generating that, which means... just go ahead and clear through this, I guess. Maybe get a combo applied off that. That's pretty nice. And how about we just go ahead and take what little damage we can deal, I guess. Although, actually, Retribution makes a lot more sense. Her being weakened still isn't really all that big of a deal. And now we can probably finally go ahead and deal some straight damage. Let's get a little flick in there, too. Just hitting pretty hard, it turns out. Stress still building up again. Let's see. We got the combo burn, which is going to bring her down to Death's Door, which is pretty convenient. Riposte out to get the kill. Now we just got to try to bolster there one more time. We can also go ahead and try to get another Abyssal stun here. Love that. Okay, good work, fellas. This is very impressive. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape out of this. Get another burn going on him. That's him in really bad shape as well. Meditation loads back up. Trying to chill out for another bolster here, I suppose. Another 5 damage works, and we'll take another 10 damage. Combo applied too, nice. That's him on Death's Door, and then we get a bolster coming up soon. We can crush heal off this. Oh my god, we're actually in pretty goddamn good shape coming out of here. Hell yeah, dude. I'm going to smoke screen too, actually. It's in the bolster anyway, so I might as well try to stop this from happening. You crit. Oh, he's dead! Look at that! Alright. Well, we get a shot at it at least, man. We're going to be able to fight the Chapter 5 boss.
Let it die.
From this run? Are you serious? That doesn't seem right. I'll take it. I will happily take it. We gotta keep all that stuff, of course. Okay.
I remember our first meeting on the
Cheers.
steps of the university. You were golden, lit from within by the glow of potential. Finally, my friend, I would see that potential realized. It is time to reclaim the world from your weakness. Meet your derelictions with blazing defiance. The equation must be balanced.
We must do math! No, anything but that, please! God, don't! The wild thing about this is I think I might actually have to use the fragments in the first or second phase here. See how it goes.
Gaze now upon your great achievement, the sum total of your failings, your body of work.
This run being as absurd as it is, I'll tell you what. If I can somehow pull off the dub here, 5 gifted subs for the pile on me.
The coward, ripe with toxic pusillanimity.
I feel like y'all deserve a reward for sticking around for this too. Cyclohexawand. Give him some bear hugs, please. Speaking of some subs, thank you for the 16 months. Welcome on back. Appreciate it. Okay. We're going to need to do some burning stars here. You got a blight? Oh, the gastric juice, right? Yeah, of course. So sadly, our inability to rid us of any DOT is going to suck. Oh, this guy has massive DOT resist too, so that's probably not going to work very well. Burn resist is not incredible though, so let's give that a shot at least. It'd be pretty effective here. And then I think a retribution makes a lot of sense. Yeah, good to have you, Dunk. I'm here for a pretty crazy finale. Might have to deal with the check there. Might be much I can do about it.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Any burns landing on her end, though, are going to be pretty monumental. Alright, going with the burning stars here. Combo, no burn that time. A lot of DOT for him, though. Oh, that doesn't tick a second time, does it? That would be nonsense. Okay, thank goodness. It's slow going so far, but we're doing okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bolster that. Guess we don't necessarily want him taunted, do we? We want him targeting the Duelist.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable.
That's bad. That's really bad. He's got the temptation too. Yeah, he's probably toast, dude. Oh, that sucks. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I think he's gone. He's probably gonna get hit by this anyway. Boy, that's gonna be an early exit if that happens. We still have a small chance of surviving, but not a great one. Immediately temptation punishes me again. Yeah, God, that stinks, dude. That's super discouraging for that to happen this early. That's obviously pretty frustrating. Alright, keep trying, I guess. So fragments in the first phase, second phase about subtracting an amount of health to avoid heavy damage. Dealing with addition in the last phase, all with the division of your heroes. It really is a math problem, isn't it? No kidding. It's such a run-throwing trinket. I mean, y'all tried to warn me. Y'all tried to save me. I just couldn't resist the temptation. Maybe we pull off a miracle still. Maybe the Duelist has still got something in her. You never know. Oh, of all people, come on now. Yeah, Fragment still doesn't seem like the play. Oh, the HP buffs probably apply to these phases too, don't they? I didn't even think about that. That's funny. And also sucks. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't know if this boss could even inflict bleed either, which obviously reduces the effectiveness of the runaway a little bit. I mean, obviously I would have loved to have the Plague Doctor if she hadn't fucking died. Yeah, let's do one of these at least.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
I could resolute here too, could happen. Crazier things have happened. He could too. Alright, alright. Fair enough. I think it's honestly probably better for us to take a risk on her maybe getting it. And got a pass turn heal there. That's a big ass heal off a pass though, wow. And there goes all the HP again. Boy, oh boy. Alrighty, here, go ahead and feint again, I guess. It doesn't really feel like it's all that good though, let's just flick.
Lethality writ large.
That was pretty good. Okay, we get the burn off that at least. clutch resolute. Let's see it. Not that time. Okay. I don't believe I can pass turn heal either anymore. And there goes a weak hold on life. That's not great. That's not great at all.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Phase 2. Probably soon to be
Its
phase
infernal
dead, but
gaze pierces the veil of reality.
it's something at least, right? If she can survive a single additional blight tick,
Teetering on that terrible precipice.
we might have the tiniest of chances, but strong odds there, I suspect. Yeah, they might literally be unable to be resolute now as a result of that, too. Oh, I forgot he does that. Okay, yeah, there we go,
Before her
dude.
time.
That's probably a GG. That's probably gonna do it. Taking my damn dodge tokens, you menace.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Duelist riposte for the win.
Darkness encroaches.
8 damage at a time.
Inexorable.
Oh, God. Just for fun. It's certainly pretty impressive to me, at least, that we were able to get this far with it. Oh, he yoinks riposte, too. That's just mean, dude.
For who knows what lurks
That's
in the
just
beyond.
cruel. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling, too. It's very funny to me that the Duelist of all people that we lost in this run ended up being the only one to survive to this point. Bye-bye.
Another old soldier lays down his life in the dirt of a distant
All right,
land.
all right. You know what? How about some bear claps for the effort, though, huh? A pretty damn good run, all
and
things considered.
experience. Twin yardsticks of progress.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. If you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, please leave a like on the video. That does help quite a bit. Appreciate all the support over there. Thanks for watching. I'm sure we got a W in the queue at some point here, right? It's just a matter of time. I'll see you in the next one.